Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pure English Practice. I'm Karen Taylor of the Color Vowel Chart here with my special guest and good friend, Keenyn Rhodes. Hi, Keenyn.
Hey, Karen.
How are you doing? Where are you these days?
I'm doing fantastic. In St. Louis, Missouri, calling in from the Midwest to join you all today and looking forward to continued collaboration in pure English practice over the coming months.
Yeah, we're thrilled to be together here with everybody. Great. Well, folks, we're going to be using the Color Vowel Chart today. If you are new, I just love a raise of hands. You can take your little electronic Zoom hand. Could we see a raise of hands if you're new to the Color Vowel Chart? It's a little bit like coming to a new place. Maybe not. We've got all these old time users, a couple of new people. Great. So Karen's new. We like knowing that. And we have one goal, which is for you to feel comfortable and fluent by the end of just this very short session. And I think we'll be doing that. Okay. So glad to have you here. We're going to start with a phrase based warm up. And all that means is that we won't just be doing a single word, we're going to do a phrase. And since we have a couple new people in the room, just before Keenyn starts that, let's just see if we can get onboarded with the chart very briefly. If I say that my last name is Taylor, Taylor, there's a place where we have the big sound or the stress, and it's either going to be in the first syllable or the second syllable of my two-syllable last name, Taylor. Notice I keep kind of moving. This Taylor is only that word when I say it that way. And if I change the stress location, it becomes kind of a different word and not my name anymore. Taylor, Taylor. And if somebody said, Miss Taylor, I wouldn't turn and respond to somebody calling out for Miss Taylor, right? So my name is at its core Taylor. That's where the stress is. Everyone try that with a hand. Taylor. Taylor. Great. And when we know where the stress is, we can then decide what color that word is, whether it's a proper noun or a common noun or a verb, it doesn't matter. We're going to find where is the stress and what color. So tay, yay, 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 yay. What color is that A sound in Taylor? And so we'll spotlight, we'll quickly locate it on the chart and match it to the phrase that contains that sound. And I'm going to give you a hint. It's right here in the front. These are the sounds in the front of the mouth facing this way. Yeah. And I. So in here, we're going to find a phrase that matches Taylor. And pretty quickly, you're zooming in. You're saying it's not Teeler, and it's not Tiller, and it's not Taller. It's Teller. No, not quite. So we come right into Gray Day Taylor. So we can now trace on the chart Taylor. Try that. Taylor. Perfect. I'm going to do that now with Rhodes. Last name is Rhodes. We got Keenan's last name. Row, whoa, whoa, whoa. We hear that stressed vowel sound, and that's how we're going to pin it down as a word of English on the chart. And so what color? Take a look at the chart. If it were black, it would be rads, which it's not that word, right? If it were green, it would be reeds, also not her name. If it were blue, it'd be rudes, also not her name. Use the chat. Let us know what color Rhodes is. Rhodes. Oh, whoa.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah. So I've been using kind of a loop on these these moving sounds. Oh, whoa, whoa. Sometimes we can just use our hand, row, whoa, 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 whoa. Lots of little physical ways to experience that sound. Great. Yeah, we see that. So rows, boat, roads. And so then my third perfect example before we warm up is going to be with our guest, Karen. Is it Gravenstein, Gravenstein? You tell me.
Ravenstein.
Gravenstein. Right. So where would you consider the big sound?
The first Gravenstein.
Great. Gray, yay, 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 yay. So we can hear that Gray Day Gravenstein. Okay, nice work. If you're interested in that the third syllable, Gravenstein, we have a nice white ending that's less stressed. It's a secondary stress.
Right.
Okay,
White.
so everybody try this. Gravenstein, Gravenstein, white, sorry, gray, day, Gravenstein. Yeah, one more. Gravenstein,
Gravenstein.
Gravenstein. Yeah, gray, day, Gravenstein. Yeah. So Karen, you already became part of our world with a chant dedicated to your name. And I
No,
want to
thank you.
yeah, you're super welcome. All right, folks, we are a mixture of teachers, learners, teachers and learners together, all exploring spoken English. I'm going to hand it off to Keenyn for a warm up. Hi, Keenyn.
Hey, all right, we're gonna jump right in. Just follow my lead, all right? Do what I do, don't think about it too much. We're gonna start right up here at the top with it's me, it's me. Green tea, it's me. It's simple, it's simple. Silver pen, it's simple. That's great, that's great. Gray day, that's great. You're the best. You're the best. Red pepper, you're the best. At last. At last. Black cat, at last. Don't stop. Don't stop. Olive sock, don't stop. Call me. Call me. Auburn dog, call me. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Turquoise toy, enjoy it. Of course. Of course. Orange door, of course. Talk slowly. Talk slowly. Rose boat, talk slowly. Looks good. Looks good. Wooden hook looks good. And you? And you? Blue moon and you. Stand up. Stand up. A cup of mustard, stand up. That's perfect. That's perfect. Purple shirt, that's perfect. Sit down. Sit down. Brown cow, sit down. Be quiet. Be quiet. White tie, be quiet. There we have some phrases with all the vowel sounds of North American English. What do you think? Does anybody notice a theme or a connection between the phrases that we're practicing today? Are there any specific phrases that you remember that we practiced? Can you type them in the chat? Are there any that stuck in your brain?
Keenyn, I was kind of giggling because there's a phrase in there that really caught my attention. I use it with my kids all the time. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Good.
Ah, so we have white tie, be quiet. Davi noticed that. At last, Jonas noticed. Don't stop. That's what now remembers. What else do we remember? Having a recall of what we hear and say is a great way to internalize phrases.
Talk slowly at last. Looks good. Yeah.
Affirmations.
Yeah. It's kind of a broad category today. So, like common phrases, common exclamations, if I can talk. Yeah, good. You guys remembered a lot of them. Sit down, stand up, those action ones. Yeah, turquoise toy, enjoy it. Enjoy, enjoy. A lot of movement on that turquoise toy sound.
Mhm.
So I want to share. Am I able to share my screen,
You
Karen?
can. I can share. You can share either one.
Let me try this. Let me see if this works.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not the right one. Oh, yeah. Okay. There it is. Can you guys see the chart now?
We sure can.
If
We
I
see
click
the
through
main
here.
chart without phrases, right?
There they go. They
Yeah.
start appearing like magic when I click. So I want you all to take a look at the chart and notice how many times do you see the letter O in the phrases that we practiced? Like just a rough number. How many times are you seeing O up there?
Like the O and U in Blue Moon. There's
Yeah,
O and U, yeah.
O here.
One, two,
It's here again and looks good. There's 4 O's.
7. Yeah. See at least 7.
Oh my gosh, I think even more, maybe. Yeah, like
And then
10.
if you add the anchor phrases, then there are even more words.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
But do they sound the same? Like the letter O is so tricky. It's one of the trickiest letters in English, I think, because O is very unreliable. It's a great example of how you can't rely on letters to know 100% for certain how a word is going to sound. And that's why when we are working on pronunciation, we've got to rely on our ears to listen for sounds instead of just relying on our eyes to look at letters. So, like just this phrase here, don't stop. Don't stop. There's 2 colors just in that one phrase. Do you hear them? What do you hear?
Roseboat, don't.
Yeah, totally. Rose boat, oh, don't. Olive sock, ah. So just in this one phrase, we move from rose to olive. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. What about this one? Talk slowly. Talk slowly. We move in that phrase too. Do you know which sounds we're moving from? Talk slowly.
Moving from olive sock talk to roseboat slowly. It's the opposite, actually.
You got it, Debbie. Awesome. We're moving again here. We're moving from olive to rose. Talk slowly. Talk slowly. Don't stop. Don't stop. Same letter, completely different sounds within a single phrase. And that brings us to our topic today, what we're focusing on. Like, what really is the difference? Let's talk about olive sock and rose boat, so often represented by the same letter, right? The letter O. So, what is the difference? Let's try the olive sock sound together. Ah, olive sock. Ah. What do you notice? I see all these beautiful faces making this sound. What do you notice about the mouth as we're making that sound? Ah, 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 ah.
It's like the sound that when you go and see the doctor, it says, open your mouth. Ah.
Yes, yes, Carola, it totally is. Ah, and they stick that thing in that tongue depressor in your mouth, or look at your tonsils. Ah, ah, ah. And you're noticing that positioning of the mouth. Is it open or is it more closed? Ah, ah, ah.
Yeah, I like how someone said it's wide open, not just open, but wide open.
Wide open. You got it.
Yeah.
And what about as you're saying that sound, is your mouth moving? Ah, 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 ah. Or is it staying in one place? Ah, 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 ah. What do you notice?
Yeah. Good. Susan Zhu mentioned not moving. That's right.
Yeah,
Vanya doesn't
brilliant.
move.
It stays in
Stays
one
in one
place.
place.
So our olive sock is a non-moving, wide open vowel. In fact, down here at the very bottom, it's the most open mouth position we'll use. Ah, 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 when we're speaking English. Ah, ah, ah. What about oh? Try this one with me. Oh. Oh. What do you notice about what the mouth is doing? Oh. It's moving. Good. Yeah, you guys, it is. It's moving. We start in one position and move to another. This is a moving vowel. Non-moving, ah, moving, oh, oh, oh. What about the way the mouth is positioned? Olive, sock, ah, rose, boat, oh, oh. Is it wide open? Ah, oh. Yeah, it's not. Our jaw's more closed. Oh, oh. What happens with the lips? Oh, oh, oh. They're moving. Davi, Jonas, yeah, they're rounding. They're almost, they're coming together. They're pulling out. Sonia, they're moving away from the teeth, right? They're rounding out. Oh, oh. So our rose boat is a moving vowel where the mouth begins in a more relaxed position and moves to the rounded lips. Olive, sock, ah, rose, boat, oh. Does anyone want to try going back and forth between those two? Sonia, can you unmute?
Yeah, I will try.
Let's try it.
Let's give it a shot. Olive sock, rose boat.
Go ahead. Let's try olive, sock, ah,
Olive sock,
gorgeous. Rose,
rose
oh.
boat. Oh.
Good. Now can you go back and forth? Ah, oh, ah, oh.
It's difficult. Oh, ooh, ooh,
Good try.
oh,
There you go.
oh. It's tricky. It's really
It is
tricky.
tricky.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
movement of your mouth as you move
Yeah.
between
Okay.
your mouths. Great. Thank you for trying. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Anyone else want to try?
I can try.
Gabby.
Hello.
Let's give it a whirl. Let's try olive, sock, ah, rose.
Olive stock,
Yes.
rose bowl, oh,
Gorgeous.
ow, 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 ow.
Beautiful. Fantastic, my friend. That sounds good.
I can
That
try.
was really neat, I have to say.
I heard somebody. Was that you, Sybil?
Yes, I can try.
Let's give it a whirl. Let's try olive, sock,
Olive stock,
yes.
and rose bolt, oh,
Gorgeous. You want to try going back and forth? Ow.
ow, ow.
Are you all noticing the beautiful movement of the mouths as our friends are practicing? Like so clear. Each sound is distinct as you're moving from one to the other and practicing with the carrier phrases. Fantastic practice.
Now, I noticed something, Keenan, maybe some other folks did too. Did anybody hear another color as each person was going between? Let me get my little chart up here. When they were moving between olive and rose, it sounded like ow, ow. Did anyone hear another color? Yeah, Wendy, what did you hear?
I heard brown cow, ow.
Yeah. And so you can now deconstruct that and think brown is simply olive with a rose movement at the end.
Gorgeous.
Oh, wow. It's a slight difference, but it's a nice way of putting this together. that we start low and then come up. Ow. Okay, and that's pretty neat. The other thought I had that's interesting is Now is in the room. Hi, Now. How are you? Now is as a level 3 trainer here for Color Vowel. She's in Japan,
Yeah.
and Now's name does both of these things, right?
Yeah.
So what are
and
the two ways that you can think of your name pronunciation?
so like an rose bold nail and brown cow now.
Yeah. When we
Yeah.
first met, you were saying your name was Olive Rose. Now.
Yeah. Or I like personally I like cats, so that's why my name is Black Cat Now. But everybody said no. So I remember that. Yeah.
So we can start at black. That's right. Beautiful. So many neat connections there. Thank you. Hey, Keenan, you want to try? Should we move into a little pure practice?
Let's do it.
Give that a try.
Wow.
Folks, I'm going to lead you in a bit of a chant, and I'll go ahead and show my screen here. The trick is to do what I do and say what I say, just like that. So if I use my hand, can you use your hand? Like that. And if I do this, you'll do. And if I do this, what will you do? Okay, great. Okay, the hands are done. And then on your side, you're muted and your voice will go along with mine. So here we go. Let's give this a try. I'm pulling up my beautiful chant here. All right. 1, 2, here we go. Go slow, don't stop. Go slow, don't stop. Keep practicing and practicing and don't give up. Again, go slow, don't stop. Go slow, don't stop. Keep practicing and practicing and don't give up. Go, don't stop. Go slow, don't stop. Keep practicing and practicing and don't give up. Again, go slow, don't stop. Go slow, don't stop. Keep practicing and practicing and don't give up. Now, ow, wow, 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 wow. That was brown. Try oh, whoa, 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 whoa. One more time. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now go. Go slow. Open road. Local focus phone. Let me spotlight that. Hold on. Hold your horses. Let me find myself so you can see these words. Ready? We're going to flood these. Go slow, open road, local focus phone. One more time. Go slow, open road, local focus phone. One more. Go slow, open road, local focus phone. Great. Let's try this one now. We've got, hold on here. We've got ah, olive sock, low jaw, olive sock, Now try this. Watch, clock, problem, shop, office, project, stop. Watch, clock, problem, shop, office, project, stop. 2 more. Watch, clock, problem, shop, office, project, stop. And watch, clock, problem, shop, office, project, stop. Go slow, don't stop. Go slow, don't stop. Keep practicing and practicing and don't give up. Go slow, don't stop. Go slow, don't stop. Keep practicing and practicing and don't give up. Well done, everybody. Hey, let's take a look at some of these words, right? Here are a lot of rose words. And I'd love to know if there were any surprises for you in this list. Maybe a word that you have been pronouncing with an olive sound instead of a rose sound. Go, slow, open, road, local, focus, phone. Type any words that were a surprise for you in this list. I'd love to see those in the chat. Local, okay, phone, yeah. Yeah, there's
Oh.
no way to know by looking at it. This is what I call the battle of the eyes versus the ears, right? Your eyes are telling you one thing based probably on your native language. Like for anybody who speaks Spanish, these are go, slow, open, road, instead of oh, whoa, whoa. And for some people, they're thinking, oh, they must be olive, local, or focus, or fawn, right? So we want to now sort of establish these as rose words. Could I hear a few people? Jonas, you want to say rose, boat, local? Try that.
Rose, go local.
Good. I'm hearing time, which is important, but I want to hear more closing of the lips. So try to exaggerate it. Rose, boat, local.
Rose, boat, local.
Good. Yeah. And everybody, in the interesting thing about rose is you can think of it as ending in blue. Ooh. Jonas, I'd love to stick with you. Can you open your mic? Ooh.
Oh,
That is the end of rose. Oh.
oh,
Good. So now try local.
local.
That sounds great, right? Takes a bit of practice. So if you want to borrow, those, I can take a little picture if people want it, or we can just put those words in the chat of go, local, or keep the ones that were your surprise, okay? I'll share one more set of words. Let's see what was a surprise for anybody. These are all of the olive words right here. Watch, clock, problem, shop, office, project, stop. Ah, what surprises did you have in there? Office, great. Yeah, very easy to think that was office, office, or office, right? Office, all of them, Susan, are a surprise as olive words. All of them. Office, project. Yeah. So again, you can take a little screen capture if this is a list you want to practice as olive sock words. Okay. Great. Could I hear a couple people with actually, I'd love to hear the whole flood. That would be a nice way to go. How about Sonia? You want to try that flood with all of these words? Nice hand
Oh,
here.
yeah. Watch. No. Olive sock. Watch. Clock. Problem. Shop. Office. Project. Stop.
Beautiful. Keenyn, didn't
Ah,
that sound great? Nice low jaw, right?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
my best.
You did a great job. Anyone else want to try? We probably have time for maybe two more people to try either olive or rose. You get to choose. I can remove the spotlight here so I can see you. Two volunteers who want to try either the olive flood or the rose. Hi, Carlotta. Which one would you like?
The rose.
Rose. Okay, back to rose. I'll post these in the chat, everybody, so that you can just look at them at the same time without having to. I want to see you. So watch this. Open, road, local, focus, phone. Carlotta, can you see the chat and use that as your list? Beautiful. Let's see you.
Rose, boat, go, slow, open, road, local, focus, phone.
Good. Local. That's a tricky word, right?
Yeah, it is local.
Yeah. Local. Think of the second syllable with that A. Here, I'll make myself big for a second here. Think of this A right here as being, I don't know, not there. Try local. local, and go straight to the L from the C. Local.
Oh.
Carlotta,
Local.
better. That sounds
Local.
good. Great. I see Katie with a hand up. Katie, would you like to try the rose or the olive flood?
I can try both.
You want to try both? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Okay.
you're going to be our winner, our sort of ringer here. Start with those rose words that are in the chat. Okay.
Okay. Go, slow, open, road, local, focus, phone.
Beautiful. Try
Thank you.
open 3 times. Open, open, open.
Open, open, open.
I could hear it more on the second and third. That was great. It's tricky. We're trying to remind ourselves to move through to the blue part. Oh, okay. Beautiful. And one
Thank
more
you.
from you. It's great because, since I can't see you, I'm really relying on hearing those vowels. So here's the second set of words. Here's watch, clock, hold on, problem, shop, office, project, stop. Okay, there's your list. And let's hear from Katie, and let's see if we can really hear that low jaw, relaxed lips, and open sound. Go ahead.
Olive, watch, clock, problem, shop, office, project, stop.
I'm a 10 out of 10 on that one, or 7 out of
Oh,
7. It sounds great. Yeah, well done. Well done.
thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody. Yeah, so this is a strategy we use in the color vowel approach. We're using it now in class. Repetition is good. Repetition is good, but also anchoring with our hands, knowing where we are in the mouth. With Keenyn and her chart behind her, she's shown us how low that jaw needs to be for words like watch and clock, etc. Beautiful. Hey, Keenyn, what would you like to do now?
Off mute. I always do that. I'm talking and talking, muted. Let's challenge with some phrases. Let's see if we can hear the sounds. Let's try moving back and forth. What do you think?
That sounds great. So we're going to go back and forth with our game where we
Yeah.
listen. Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Like, for example, Karen, if I say the phrase post office, what are you hearing?
Post office. I'm hearing rose olive.
Yeah.
Rose.
Post office, post office, post office. Awesome.
So
Yeah.
teachers, those teachers in the room, if you happen to have your image cards, you can pull out your rose and your olive. I seem to have like the biggest stack of image cards ever. I think I opened up like 4 different packs, but I have rose and olive, right? And if you happen to have 2 sets, which some people do, you could actually have your second rose card, but this will be post office, right? Now has hers. They're just kind of fun to pull out during these sessions. Okay, so Keenyn and I are going to play the back and forth here. Keenyn, can I give you a phrase now that I did one?
Yeah, give me one.
All right, and then we'll see if everyone can guess it before you do. Here we go. Hot donuts. Hot donuts.
Hot
Like Krispy Kreme, straight out of the donut fryer. Hot donuts. You can type that in the chat, by the way. Either it's olive, olive, rose, rose, olive, rose, or rose, olive. Or as Sonia put it, R plus O. Okay, so listen again. We've got hot donuts. Hot donuts. What do you think, Keenyn?
Hot donuts. Hot donuts. Hot donuts. Hot donuts.
Yeah.
Hot
Olive rose. Yeah,
All
great.
right.
Well done, everybody. Okay, give me one, Keenyn.
All right. How about soft spoken?
Mm,
Soft spoken. Soft spoken.
soft spoken. Soft spoken. Yeah, exactly. Soft spoken. That's what folks are saying. Soft spoken. Olive rose. soft spoken. Okay, I've got one for you. Pros and cons.
Yeah, that one comes up all the time. That's a good one. That's a good
Pros and cons.
pros and
Cons.
pros and cons.
Oh, we're really gamifying here. We have folks that are now quick on that. They're like RO.
I
RO.
like it. Yeah.
So we got pros and
Pros
cons.
and cons.
Pros and
Pros and cons. Rose and olive. Rose and olive.
Pros and cons. Great. Okay, your turn.
How about I like go to Boston.
Ooh,
Go
go
to
to Boston. Go to Boston. Go to Boston. Go to I know what Boston is. Boston. You can see that. Amar, I'm watching. You're watching my mouth. I'm watching your mouth. Ah, Boston, right? Yeah.
There you
Great. So yeah, we've got it. We've got go to Boston. Who wants to try go to Boston? I'd love to hear go to Boston, the city of Boston, right? Amar, I see you there. You want to try take a turn? Go to Boston. Maybe, maybe not.
Muted.
Mark,
Yes.
there you go. This is perfect practice for moving your mouth like so much more than you're used to, right?
Yeah, I got it. I do. Go to the Boston. Go to the
Good.
Boston. Go to the
Good.
Boston.
Yeah.
Let's try that one more. Everyone try this, and then Amar's going to go again. It's just go to
Boston.
good.
Go
Every
to
Go to the Boston. Go to the
good. Go
Boston.
to Boston. Yeah,
Go
exactly.
to the Boston. Go to the Boston.
Great.
Is that
Take out the
correct? Go to the
There's
Boston.
no the. Hold on. No the. It's just go
Okay.
to Boston. Go to
Go
Boston.
to Boston. Go to Boston.
Go
Go to
to
Boston.
Yeah.
Go to Boston. Go
Thank
to
you,
Boston.
Amar. Well
All
done.
right, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank you. Who else would like to try to go to Boston? I need one more volunteer.
Go
That would
to
be Gabriela. Go.
Boston. Go to Boston. Go to Boston.
Okay, hold on. So let's talk about that
Go to
second
Boston.
word. That second word, to. That's another great O that
To.
sounds different. So we've got
Go
here,
to
we've
Boston.
got go is rose, to is blue.
Go
But it's
to
by its, we're going
Boston.
to talk about that. And then Boston, go to Boston,
Go
right?
to Boston.
Okay. So hold on one second, Gabriela. So listen, folks, when we have a phrase like that, we can't say go to Boston because it starts to not sound like natural English. So then we do this, watch. Go to Boston. Try that. Go to Boston. Go to Boston. One more. Go to Boston. Slow motion. Go to Boston. So that second O in Boston is also reduced down into mustard, right? Go to Boston. Gabriela, try that. Go to Boston.
Go to Boston. Go to Boston. My
Yep.
husband would say, go to Boston.
Hey, when you imitate Steve, you got it. Go to Boston. Go to Boston. Go
He's
to Albuquerque. Go to Nashville. Yeah. Go to. You got it. Just imitate.
all right. Yeah, Gabriela is lucky. Her husband Steve is there to give her all kinds of models, right, that she can borrow. Okay, I have one more for you, Keenan. And this one, everybody is, I don't know how international it is, but I know we have this place in Mexico, Costco. Costco. Costco.
Costco.
Costco. What do you hear?
Costco.
Costco. Oh, yeah. Oh,
They're in different things.
Costco.
Costco.
Carola, I'd love to hear, you said mustard. I want to hear you say that, Costco. Where did Carola go? Did she? There you are.
Yeah, Costco. Costco.
Okay. Now, a lot of folks, let's see, we have interesting. Costco.
Oh,
Let's look at the
Ah.
jaw. What color is my jaw?
olive sock.
Uh-huh. Cost and then co. Oh,
Costco.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now try it.
Costco.
Yeah.
Costco.
I'm going to Costco.
I'm going to Costco.
Great. Who else wants to try that? I'm going to Costco. It's a store, right? Yeah. Yeah. Costco, different than Costco. Good. All right. One more person to try that. I'm going to Costco. Going to Costco. I see. Who hasn't tried? Susan, I'd love to hear your voice. Susan Ju. I'm going to Costco.
Actually, I only recently realized this this word is olive socks. But I have a question: is it T? Do you pronounce the T as well?
In fast speech, I don't, because there's so many consonants together. A lot of times that middle consonant will drop out. Costco.
Okay, all right. I'm going to Costco. I'm going to Costco. I got second one right this time. This not first time.
Yeah. Good. I'm going to Costco. One more.
I'm going to Costco.
Great. Everybody, there's another little hidden thing for another session. That little T in two, we often will turn into duh. I'm going to Costco. So that if you're hearing that, you're thinking, what is that? It's a common thing we do to the word to. Great. Oh gosh. Hey, Keenyn, did you want to share any information? I know, you have folks in the room who are interested in what you do. If there are any learners in the room interested in studying with Keenyn.
Absolutely. If you're looking for a step-by-step approach to learning North American pronunciation that integrates the color vowel fully, check out Clear English Academy. I'll put a link for you in our chat.
Mm-hmm. And similarly, any teachers who are intrigued and want to learn more about what we do, I do have a special flash sale on Color Vowel Basics, which is our on-demand course that you can take at your own pace. And it's sort of the first step into what we do as a community and as practitioners around the world. So take a look there. I've just put in the chat a special code. It's good for the next 36 hours, okay, to get $30 off of our Color Vowel Basics for teachers. If you're a teacher of English, this is for you, okay? We'd love to see you there. Great. All right. Well, hey, I have one more activity we might have time for. I think we do. And it is now, remember, we've been doing the ears. We were listening, we were deciding what color we're hearing, and now we're going to go back and we're going to challenge our eyes to just kind of relax. We're going to see a lot of O's, and we're going to decide where these O's go. So here is my O activity for the eyes. Olive or rose will be the question. Here is the first word, and here I'm not going to say it. I'm going to have you look at it. I'm going to have you look at it, and you're going to decide how it's best to do this. Keenyn, could you take a look in the chat? And if you want, you could pick folks to say the word, but let's see what what's the chat saying? Where should I put this word?
Good. It's coming through. Sybil, you want to try?
All of them? Okay. No, office, knowledge, alone, project, option, phone, open, logical, local,
Great.
local.
So where should I put this word right here? This one right here. Where should I put it?
No, it's rose boat.
Good.
Beautiful.
So your answer is going to be rose, boat, no. Can you do that?
Yes. I'm sorry, I did wrong.
Oh, now we have a beautiful model of all of those words. Now we just need to remember them in our heads.
I know, exactly. She said them all
Great.
for us. Great. So we've got no. And what about this word? Where should I put it?
Rosebud.
Are we sure? Let's
Tricky.
listen. Yeah, it's a little tricky.
No, knowledge. But
So no is rose boat, but knowledge is olive. And if anyone's surprised, I'd love to see, that's a surprise. These words are related to each other. They have the same root, but one is rose and the other is olive. No knowledge. Let's try that with me really fast. Here we go. No knowledge. No knowledge. Rose, olive, no knowledge. Great. Okay, we need another word. Here's the word. Here's this word. Here's this word. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. Where should I put it? What do you think, Carola?
Put it in the chat. What do you guys think?
Focus.
Yeah.
Rosebud.
Yeah.
Good.
There we go. Great. Carola, can you go ahead and flood from rose, boat, and then no, and then focus and use a hand? Go ahead.
Knowledge. No. Focus.
Good. Rose, boat, no, focus. Okay. And I'll just underline. This is how we show exactly where the rose is. Focus. Okay. And then under olive, we've got knowledge. Great. Okay. How about these two words? They look a lot the same, don't they? And I'm just going to put them one on top of the other. Where should I put these? I'd like some ideas. So what about the first word? I'm going to put that in the chat, or Keenyn, maybe you can put that in the chat so folks can decide what color it is. There, I can see the chat.
Olive sock.
You want to try that? Go ahead and try it with olive sock. Olive sock.
Along.
Okay.
Along. Yeah, along. Is that Mary?
Yeah, that's Mary.
Great. With that first syllable, let's make it very small. Along.
Along.
Along. Yeah. So the A, just like all of these O's are tricking our eyes, that A can also trick us into saying a long, but it's along. Try that. Mary, you want to try it?
Yeah. Along.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Nice reduced syllable and then the big stress. Okay. Great. Along. So we'll put olive sock along. And what about that other word?
Oh, Katie's got a good phrase for this one. We're
Oh,
proud.
nice. Home alone. What color is it, Katie? Yeah, Jonas has it. iPhone has it. I don't know who the iPhone is, but I'll put alone over here. There we go. Yeah. So just like along, we've got alone, alone, along. Okay. Great. Good. Okay. We'll wrap up with a few more, sorry, a little more quickly here. Ooh, how do I say this one? Is it office or office? Which one?
Office.
Which color is that?
Rosebud.
Olive sock.
So office, olive or rose?
Office.
Olive.
Yes.
Office.
Yes.
If it were rose, it would be office, which is not the word. Office. Office. Okay, good. How about this word right here? This came
Project.
up earlier. Do you remember?
Project.
Project. Good. A lot of people saying olive. Yeah. Project. Good. How about this word?
Logical.
Good. Yeah. Logical. Olive. Again, if you're asking yourself, how can I know? You have to listen to it. It really does come to thinking, how do people say this word? It won't show up in the written form unless you look in a dictionary at the symbols, right? But the best way to answer your question is, I'm going to listen to people saying this word. And a great place to do that is in Youglish.com, by the way. Youglish, great tool for hearing how people say words, all kinds of speakers, all kinds of words. So you can listen and match. Okay. How about phone? Phone. In this world where we talk about AI and computers all the time, the best way forward with your pronunciation is still people, listening to people really do it and watching them and being with us. That's the way. Okay. How about phone? Rose or olive? Fawn or phone?
Rose boat.
Yeah. Rose boat. And you could hear the movement, feel it. Phone, phone, phone. Here in Maryland, it's phone, phone. Okay. Local or local?
Oh, rose local.
Local. Phone. Good. Option or option?
Option.
Good, Sybil. Good, Jonas. Yeah. Option. And open or open?
Open. Rose boat.
Open or open? Open. Good, Sonia. You hear it. Yeah, open. Be sure you come all the way up to that blue ending. Oh, whoa, 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 right? Ooh, open. Beautiful. Hey, we did it. We won the game. Okay, great job.
Bravo.
We have a couple minutes for questions. And it can be a question about today. It can be a question about a word that's been bothering you, maybe a conversation where you were misunderstood, or a teacher question. If you're not sure what questions you have, I will soon be inviting a little closure. So a new idea, a new word, an aha will be the way we end our session in a few minutes. Start thinking. Okay. Teachers, any questions? Learners,
Jonas,
any questions?
what
Yeah.
question? Do you have your hand up? Jonas, I see your
Yeah.
hand. Did you have a
Yes,
question?
I have a question. I would like to know if for the word local, the A is silent or we have to pronounce.
It's a really good question because it sounds like the k, k, k and the ol just smush up together right there. And we could use different words to describe it. You could say it's silent or it's barely there. It's reduced. It's, if you look at it in the dictionary, you'll see a little upside down E symbol, a little schwa, kul, kul, kul. It means that that vowel sound is very quick, very short. And in that, when it's coming right before that L, you just really don't hear it. Local, gul. So if it helps you to think of it as silent or X'd out, like Karen said, do that. Local.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you have acronyms, right? If you see like O in the letter in the acronym, do you pronounce O or you pronounce R? Actually, I have a particular one because that's a lingo in my industry. It's short for O N M. I have trouble saying that because M, N, and M together is killing me. So, so just how do you pronounce O in those situations? Just letters, not really a word.
Susan, I did a deep dive on acronyms and anacronyms. So acronyms are things like, let's think of USA. There's the chat. That is an acronym.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when something is an acronym and each letter is said, that's easy because it's just the letter names. Okay, you won't have to guess. But when the letters spell a word that becomes a word, now we can't predict that. It depends on the organization, how the people talk about it. Okay, so I'll give you a very different example for the teachers and the students. The world of teaching English is called teaching English to speakers of other languages. Okay, TESOL. Now, we don't say TESOL because it has just a very nice, easy look to it. It becomes a word. It becomes an anacronym. Okay. Oops, I missed the M on that. An acronym. If you want to really, you have to have some coffee before you say that word. An acronym with a Y. Okay, it was really hard to type it. But now, how do we say it? Well, inside of that world, everybody knows it's TESOL. TESOL. But if somebody's new to the field, they look at it, a lot of people say TESOL. TESOL. So then they realize, oh, it's TESOL. Okay. How do we know? Because the group decided. So Susan, in your organizations, you have to be inside of their world and listen to how they say it. That's going to be the best way.
Okay.
That answers your question. Yeah.
Thank you.
And sometimes it's even, there are two pronunciations and it helps people know who's the outsider and who's the insider. So it can be quite political. Okay.
Right. Sensitive.
Whether you know how to say it. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Great. There was a question from Wendy, which was, what's the difference between rose and orange? Wendy, you want to elaborate on that question?
Well, I was just thinking for some of my learners, they have a difficult time hearing that or and orange door. So I start them with and then I talk about moving one to W and then one to the R.
Yeah, exactly. Well said. I mean, you've just done it. So folks, when you are working with the chart, you'll see there's a W here and there's a W here, and a lot of the colors have a little symbol, but some of them have nothing. And so when Keenyn was just talking about olive as not moving, also notice it has no little letters here. There's nothing showing movement. But if you go to rose, you have this W that shows it comes all the way up here to O, w, w. And right up here, this is the beginning of the consonant world where we start creating those touching sounds, y, w, w, or y, y, or r, r. Okay. And so we can think of this, the consonant side, and blue is the vowel side. R is r, the consonant, and the vowel side. So now we can answer that question. Rose, is that moving to W sound? O. Orange, meanwhile, has that R. It's going to come up to purple. Or. Okay. And so you can think of it as simply the same position in the beginning, o, but one moves to blue and the other moves to purple. So this is the sound in horse, more, before. Okay. Teachers and some speakers, if some of you say orange, don't worry about it. Just use door as your key word. Door, horse, before. Okay. And you can still say orange door, but door is going to be the one you really notice as the matching sound, the sound that we're teaching there. Okay. Thanks for that question, Wendy. Folks, it is so much fun having this session. I want to raise your awareness of something. We're going to be changing some of the dates of some of the upcoming sessions in the next couple of weeks. So if you check back, I want you to know that those dates might be a little different. If you use our calendar to make your calendar, you'll definitely want to know that. I know some teachers plan on this for their students, but Keenyn and I are working together to come up with a really nice rhythm for the rest of the year. So bear with us as we make some of these changes. We are going to reach out, maybe diversify our time so that we can also reach folks who are sleeping right now when they want to come to that live session. So again, just bear with us and we'll be letting you know how that goes. Okay. Hey, thank you so much. I think we've had a lot of really nice takeaways today. Join us over in the Clear English Corner to work with Keenyn. We'd love to see you over in Color Vowel Basics if you're a teacher. Thank you. Thanks for the comments there in the chat. We'll be seeing you soon. Catch the recorded session in the Pure English Practice community, and we'll be seeing you soon. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Thank you.
Cheers.